Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aquarius for the week of September 1st. Wow. And at this time I would like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, and for sharing with others. Thank you. And of course for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and the lovely comments. Thank you so much for doing all of that for me. It truly is appreciated and I do thank you. Okay. And the Seven of Pentacles. So, taking a long look at your finances this week. Thinking of where to invest your money, looking at long-term, investments, your hard work, what the end results are, where you're at right now. You're taking inventory. You made some investments in your life, and you're just trying to see what they're worth now, how far you can go for yourself. If this is you thinking of retiring, do you have enough? All those sort of pertinent questions. You're taking the time out to really look at your finances this week. And the Two of Swords. So making a decision on your future. And it's a difficult one for you. You're weighing the options. But right now, you're just not quite sure. Like you're at a deadlock. Do I go this way? Do I do that? And with that in mind, you're just not really doing anything. You're thinking about it, overthinking in some cases, instead of taking the action that is necessary. But you will definitely make a choice here quickly. And the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely financial driven this week. Taking a good hard look at all that you've accomplished, what you have in the bank, what your hard work has given you in return for what you've time and energy you put into something. But you are taking a reality check in what you have at hand financially wise. Like if you had to sell something, you want to know what it's worth. If you are definitely looking into investing in something, again, looking into making sure what it's worth before you give your money. You're trying to get the most that you can possibly get for better deals for yourself this week. And the Nine of Swords, yeah. So you're definitely being all up in your head. Stress, worrying, analyzing, overthinking. Whew. You have definitely almost hit the bottom here. You're just feeling that there's just not enough because you can't quite see the full picture. So it's causing you to not sleep well at night, overthinking things, feeling almost a little bit depressed. And you're trying to get your head wrapped around something that you're trying to understand a little bit better. So you might have to get some more rest so that your mind clears a little bit better for yourself. And the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, collaboration for sure here. People are willing to work with you, like teamwork. And you're willing to learn. You're feeling more inspired that you wanted a little more knowledge about this before you invest any more time and energy into this. But you are definitely building something that is starting at a good foundation, willing to put the time, energy, and effort into this, with the understanding that with the collaboration from others and the input that you're getting will help you in the future. So you're definitely doing some homework here. And the Shadow, but you are definitely stuck as in thinking. You're trying to get your head and body out of that mind frame, but you just are having a really hard time this week with that. overthinking, overanalyzing, negative thinking, not enough sleep, which contributes to not good health for you as well. And you need to take care of your health. You can't help anybody or yourself, if you make yourself sick with worry. And that's what you're doing right now. You're really overanalyzing something, and you're not giving yourself the right information back. You're just in a rabbit hole right now trying to get out of. And the Two of Cups. And there you go. Somebody coming in to help you, guide you. This is a beginning of a good partnership. Mutual attraction, mutual understanding. For some of you, this could actually be a marriage, a proposal of marriage. But there is definitely a deeper connection here for the two of you. You just seem to think alike, get along, understanding what it is you have to do. You're willing to put time, energy, and effort into one another. So once you come out of this shadow period for yourself and shake that cobwebs out, it is going to become so much more clearer to you on what your next step is going to be. But right now, you're about to find somebody, or just have found somebody who not only understands you, but explains to you, much more clearer, that it helps you to clarify yourself going forward. So they have a real talent for speech. And the Chariot. Yeah, you want to get moving on this. You just want to get out of where you're at mentally and begin something new. So you're progressing. You definitely are. You have the willpower and desire. And you have a direction now. So you have the courage to move away from the negative thinking, feeling you don't have enough, whether in all areas of your life, financial, home, family, friends, all of that. And you're trying to wash your mind of all the negative thinking to begin this new journey. But with that new partnership that's coming in, it is going to help you get out of that set. Some of you are taking, looks like you're going to be taking a trip, making a departure, carrying on, doing something different. And you wanted to do this for quite some time, but you are now understanding that not only are you capable of doing it, you can do whatever you want to do. And this person is going to help you achieve your goal going forward. So it helps you to uplift your soul, get yourself out of the negative thinking. And the Seven of Cups, yeah, you're just trying to figure out what is the next progression in your life. You're all up in your head. There's all kinds of opportunities here. Wishful thinking. You want things to change. You're trying to do some research. You have all kinds of daydreams. You're just not nailing it down this week. You're not quite sure what to do. You have great optimism, but at this time, that's all you have. You haven't taken any action on anything. You've just worried yourself sick trying to figure out what your next move is. You have all the opportunities and potential here, but you haven't picked which one you want to do. So in that case, you really haven't progressed forward yet. And you're realizing you want to, but you have to make a decision to do so. You can't just dream your life away. You have to take action on it. And you're finally realizing that for yourself, that you can stay in this state or correct it. So you are definitely asking yourself a good question this week of what it is you truly want now, and begin to take that action. No longer just daydreaming and thinking about it. You're realizing it's time to either do or not do anything at all. And the Temptress, yeah, you're dipping your toes in the water. Taking that first beginning step to things in your life changing. And they will change quite quickly in a good way, because you are determined to start something fresh in your life. You know, you want balance, harmony, you know, stability, and you're finding what it is that you have to do to accomplish that. And things are really in more balance than I think most of you realize. You've wanted it to be much easier, but you weren't quite sure whether you should or shouldn't go forward on a lot of things, so it held you back. And you know, this new partnership is going to help you, shove you out of that mindset, shake you up, help you to see, you know, let's try this. No longer thinking about it. Let's take action. If it doesn't work, next. You know, you're not waiting for this anymore. And the Queen of Swords, yeah, clear thinking. There you are yourself showing up. You know that it's time to change. Because you're not quite content where you're at. And you have clear judgment. Don't underestimate yourself. You found your own independence. You're putting up clear boundaries of who, what, and where people can say or do things. And you're communicating that, boy, so clear. You know, your mind is becoming much more clear on your future and your thoughts going forward. You're stepping out of that fog that you've been in probably for quite a while by the looks of this. You know, overthinking, overanalyzing, stressing, worrying. And most of it has nothing to do with you. So you can let that go. And the wheel, yeah, there you go. Things are definitely about to change. You wanted it, you desired it, and it's finally here. And there's no turning back. You know, this is good karma, life cycle, pardon me, transformation, turning point. And have faith in yourself. You know, you've had your ups and downs. And you've managed to survive. And you will again. So this is your future going forward. You're finally at an end of a cycle in your life with people, places, and things. And you're becoming more calm within yourself. You're tired of all the things that you can't change. And they just keep going around in circles in your mind. And you're realizing that that is not doing you or your health any good. So you're letting that go. And you have somebody right there beside you that is helping you, the shoulder you can lean on. You know, whether that's in a relationship with an actually partner or just a very good friend. This can be a relative as well. But it is somebody that you can not only just rely on, they get you, they help you, they uplift you. And when they're a good sounding board for you. And the Ten of Swords, yeah, you had enough of your disappointments, overthinking, stressed out, betrayals, painful endings. But you realize who did it. You know, you'll never clear why, because who knows why people do the negative things they do to others. And you are taking the swords out because you know it's time to get away from that thinking. Change your mindset, change your life. And now you're wiser about it. So you are definitely cutting whoever that is out of your life. You won't backtrack ever. And moving in a new direction for your future. So you're definitely doing some releasing here from your past. Going forward with a dream. Be assertive when it comes to what you want you know is right. With what you know is right, sorry. Everything's going your way. A good person or company to work for. And there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.